Cool. We are back. Over on my other monitor, there is a rendering happening of those two videos that I had to combine. So anyways, what is your goal here? Let's cut to the chase. Exactly what are you planning? That's not what I would have asked. Why are you here? But, you know, whatever. You want to cut to the chase your way, I want to cut to the chase my way.
I am not planning anything. There is merely a question I wish to ask.
You're asking me?
Yes, of course. Who else is here? Objectively speaking, you are a clever individual. You have a sharp mind. As a prosecutor, you are highly talented and capable.
This is the nicest thing you've ever said in the entire game. And it's to me. Are you being ironic? Your sarcasm falls short. I don't think that's what irony is, but, this is out of character.
I am being completely sincere, and that is why I cannot understand. Take this case, for example. You are up against the pick. There is no chance for you to come out on top. Even a child could understand. And yet you...
Perhaps my younger self would not have done something so reckless. Aren't you like 24? The me from before had power, and that's why I thought justice was on my side. Just like you right now. However, because of a certain man, my self-centered sense of justice was broken down. Ever since then, I began to see people in a different light. I'm about to serve as a prosecutor. I'm able to serve as a prosecutor only because of the support of the people around me. People like Detective Gumshoe and all the other investigators. Except the dicks. And Kay as well. Honestly, even I'm surprised at how much I've changed.
I see. Is that how it is? I've come to understand you a little more.
What? What the hell are you talking about? You're up against the pick. Why do you struggle? And it's like, because I'm me. Oh, I see. Well then. Understand me? Not likely. Someone like you, who forces her own sense of justice onto others, could never understand. She does. It's true.
I wonder about that. Is that what you think?
Yes! That is exactly what you do. You walk into a situation and declare things that are objectively wrong. And back up your arguments by saying, ooh, you speak for the goddess of the law. It's cockamamie.
If I could say one thing...
You've said several, actually.
It would be that this conversation has been very interesting. That is all.
Sounds like it was a waste of my time and yours. See, I thought she would be here to either gloat or offer me some sort of deal or advice, or maybe, you know, she knows something and her sense of justice is challenged by it, but it goes against everything she believes, that sort of thing. But, nah, she's just here to be like, yo, what's up? Let me understand you a little bit better. Cool, later. Not what I was prepared for.
Our conversation is coming to an end, however. I have one last thing to tell you. The date of your hearing has been set. I came here today to inform you. Today, in the PIC meeting room...
What, today?
May you humbly accept your fate.
If that's all you wanted to say, couldn't you have just sent a messenger?
The holy words of the goddess of the law simply cannot be entrusted to others.
What makes you so special?
With that, Mr. Edgeworth, I bid you farewell. I will be seeing you again later.
You know what would be mind-blowing? Because this is still case 4. There's a 5th case after this. You know what would be fucking mind-blowing? If she were the victim. She's just dead. I'm not saying, like, I want that because I don't like her character. I think her character is very interesting and that there's room for development in this character, even though I know she doesn't appear in any of the other games. But that's kind of the way, isn't it? There's always one antagonist per game. The first one was Edgeworth, then Francesca, then Godot, then Clavier, I think his name is. He was the rival prosecutor for Apollo. Lang, now Courtney and Sebastian are sort of teaming up. Black Quill in Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice was Shadmandi, or whatever his name was. That guy got around, too. He was like, Curane, America, Curane, America, America, Curane. He was just back and forth all over the place. Anyways, But yeah, her being the victim in the next case would be crazy. Like, I honestly don't know where I would begin with that. Like, how do you react to that? This character who I've had nothing but hatred for is now dead, but we have to figure out what happened. Like, that's just oh man. They're probably not going to do that, but that would be crazy. Hell of a plot twist, too. What, really? Let's see what I want for dinner. There's a dining menu sitting on the desk. It seems I can get food delivered if I pay for it. Let's see. Moldy white bread lunch set. Switch to moldy whole wheat bread for an extra $1. Oatmeal and grits set meal for limited time. Get extra gruel at no additional cost. Thank goodness I'm not hungry right now. Yeah, speaking of, I'm eyeing those pork rinds I have over there. Is that a sink? I can never remember. Shower? I mustn't neglect my personal appearance just because I'm in a holding cell. Prosecutor or not, this is my personal duty. My collar is slightly bent. There, a well-groomed appearance reflects a well-groomed mind. From here on, I'll need to focus myself more than ever. There's a mirror there, even if it is a bit smudgy. I can probably look at the bed and the toilet. No, I can't look at the... No, maybe I can. Hold on. There's a poster on the wall next to the toilet. We are currently out of toilet paper. Please be prepared if you wish to use the toilet. What does it mean by be prepared? I smuggled the toilet paper in with me, boss. There are thick bars placed securely on the window. That reminds me, I watched a movie that had iron bars just like these. It was about a plan to escape prison by filing down the iron bars. That's been in a lot of films, Edgeworth. Of course, whoop, render's done. Of course, I wouldn't do such a thing. I don't even have a file. No, even if I had one, I still wouldn't do it. It's most unbecoming. I guess I either examine that or the bed, but I don't know which one first. Let's try the cell. Why not? Might miss out on bed dialogue, I guess. And there's a poster hanging in the hallway. The Dyson Slice game. Yes, the Dyson Slice game. Roll your dice and decide your daily menu. And the Dyson Slice game has been cancelled due to the warden's arrest. We sincerely apologize for everyone who was looking forward to it. And there's no need to apologize for cancelling such a silly game. It's not like you can't play that on your own. Alright. It's a simple bed. I don't expect it to be very comfortable to sleep on. If it were Detective Gumshoe, he would probably snore loudly while sleeping like a log. I thought you were going to say it's probably an improvement over his current sleeping condition. I may never get a chance to work with him again. I would say that's a shame, but, I mean, by the same token, it's not like, you know, you've ever... He hasn't appeared in the recent game, so you haven't been working with him again. Sorry, I'm just doing things on my desktop. However, this path I chose, I won't regret it. Another visitor? I think it just might be people walking in the hallway, dude. Oh, no, it is. What? Oh. He said K, but I saw a blaze. And then I saw K down lower. K! Ah! Can you, like, get her better clothing? Seriously? Like, I'm at least in a suit. That's her hospital gown, man! Ah! It seems you're alright. I'm relieved for now. You know, this is kinda touching. Sob, sob, sob. Why do you wear the goggles? You look a little down, Kay. Please cheer up. You didn't do anything wrong, I guarantee it. Please, just accept it. I'm a murderer. That's not true. Why won't you believe in yourself? What should I believe in? I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing to believe in. That's not true. Believe in the me who believes in you. Before you lost your memories, you literally jumped into my life. Yeah, that happened. I was like locked in a room and she jumped out. It was crazy. As a result, your words and actions have become engraved in my mind. And that's the mark you left behind. How can you call that nothing? I believe in your innocence, and that's why you must believe in yourself as well. Thank you. But it's no use. Look at all the misfortune I've brought upon you.
If you can, please forget it all. Your memories of Kay Faraday.
Kay! You know, this takes me back. In my youth, I too was a gallant. Is this the kind of justice the pick seeks? Justice, huh? I wonder. This man, what is he planning other than to burn more documents? Why is he pushing things forward so forcefully? Gee, I wonder. It all seems too unnatural. Is there a hidden agenda? There's no time left. It's all or nothing now. Well then, I must take my leave. Hold it! Chess mind powers activate!
I wonder how that's going to resound in the recording.
No matter how you look at it, Kay's arrest was unnatural. Did seem a bit rushed. There must be something behind it. Damn, son. Hey, I'm a busy man, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, you see. I trust this won't take up too much of my time. In order to make it out of this situation, I must break through his defenses. There are plenty of things I want to ask, but my time is limited. First, I'll ask about why he rushed the arrest. I have no intention of letting him push me around. I will overcome this difficult situation.
I mean, just in case. Why'd you rush the arrest?
Why did you rush your arrest? I would like a clear explanation. Explanation? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. You clearly did not follow the proper procedures. Okay. Maybe you should pipe down a bit. Do you even know the position you're in?
We'll wait and see. I feel like when he's fucking with the lighter is when I should wait and see.
Suppose we let the criminal escape. What do you think will happen? What will happen? I would be made to take responsibility, you see. I do hope you understand.
I feel like the lighter is a wait and see moment.
Just take my advice and stay out of this if you know what's good for you. I refuse. Kay is innocent. You know, this is so pitiful. It brings me to tears. Why won't you just give up? Things were finally going well.
What do you mean?
Things were going well, you say? That's a strange way of putting it. It almost sounds as if you personally wanted Kay to be arrested. Far more than necessary. Haven't you lost your impartiality? Pawn smacks your knight! You think so? That certainly wasn't my intention, you see. Edgeworth, my boy, you're reading too much into it. He skillfully avoided the issue. However, I still have some serious doubts about Kay's arrest. Next, I shall ask him if the investigation was sufficient.
I mean, he rushed it. It probably wasn't.
I can't miss even the tiniest piece of information. That's the only way to break through the situation.
Both of these are important.
It's hard to say the investigation was sufficient. The arrest, was it under your authority? My, do I really look that important? The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee Chairman. It's quite a prominent title. And wordy. Lots of syllables. It's sesquipedalian, if you will. Not that I care much for it. That was rather blunt. I'm so shocked I could cry. I'm sorry, flattery was never my forte. If you keep talking like that towards me, you'll never get your prosecutor's badge back, you know.
I don't need my badge.
Let me make this clear right now. I do not live for the sake of my badge. Status means nothing to me, do you understand?
Yes! So, what I was getting out of that was he was concocting a way that would actually get me my badge back, probably under his thumb as well.
Young. So young.
I guess it's alright, because normally when somebody blathers on like young, so young, they're like 30 in this game. But I think almost 70 is allowed to point out the folly of youth.
Let me teach you something as your senior in life. What you're saying right now. It's far too naive, you see. The look in his eye has changed. He might respond differently to some of my questions now. This is my chance. How long did you investigate? How much time was spent on the investigation? Well, aren't you an impertinent one? Even someone like me is starting to get annoyed. What a coincidence, I feel the same way. Answer me, was the investigation sufficient? Young folks always live life on the fast lane. That's why I like to bully them. You'll regret this soon enough. Yeah, the lighter is wait and see. You sure are quiet. Are you scared? Huh. Ridiculous. I was just thinking about my next strategy. On how to extract information from a weepy old man. You should show some remorse, you know. Don't you get it? I hold your fate in my hands. That's the lighter again. I don't care about fate. When did you get your hands on it? Maybe it's I don't care about fate, but I'm gonna wait this one out. In any case, even if you obtained some information, there's nothing you can do. Just give up already. I refuse. Mind if I ask why? It's simple. The truth is fading away. That's all there is to it. I see. I'm starting to understand what kind of person you are. But you know, it's all useless. It's enough to make me cry. Give it up. That girl's guilt has already been decided. Decided? That's strange. The way you said that, it almost sounds like it was decided from the very beginning. Ooh. What are you trying to say? Arrest was planned! Yes, it's clearly unnatural. Everything is progressing as if Kay's guilt was predetermined. Wasn't Kay's arrest planned from the start? I see. That's an interesting theory. How many papers do I have on me? But I don't have time to indulge in your flights of fancy, you know. I only go on unfancy flights. Why don't we put an end to this silly conversation? Yeah, I'm in jail. What's to stop you from just turning around and walking away? Ooh, pride. Edgeworth kind of got the better of me for like 5 seconds, but then I left him in prison. Like, I feel like you would win the day on that one. Maybe lose the battle, but the war would be yours. But no, you're gonna continue down this. Curses, he's trying to get away. Before that, I must find if the arrest was lawful. Quickly, reveal the meter. Excellent. It's still very faint, but I'm beginning to see the path to the truth. I can't let this opportunity slip by. I still have more to ask you. Please wait. There's still something I want to ask you. Yes, the almighty defensive, please. I've grown weary of our little... It's tit for tat. Tate-a-tate. I don't know how it's said. Tate-a-tate. Teet-a-teet? I don't know. I've grown weary of our little quid pro quo. Please keep it short, okay? What was the basis of your arrest? If I put together with what you told me up until now, I cannot help but say that there is no basis for Kay's arrest. Yes, I understand, you see. But you know, it doesn't really matter either way. You can't overturn her arrest. Now irresponsible. Do you still claim to be a man of the law? My, those are some harsh words, you know. You know, you're starting to make me a little angry. I'm gonna wait this one out. You see, to be honest, I really can't answer all your questions, you know. That's just the position I'm in, you see. I'm a busy man, you know. Aren't you just pretending to be busy? That's cruel, you know. This old chunk of coal has been working like a dog. Pretending. Just what do you think that would accomplish? You don't want to talk about it, do you? You don't want to talk about the case. Isn't that why you're trying to get away from this place? Didn't you come here? Like, what the hell? How sad. Yes, how sad indeed. Do you really suspect little old May? Dude, you're jacked. You're not a little man. I do suspect you, and I'm confident about it. And there was clearly no basis for Kay's arrest. My, have you forgotten? Wasn't there evidence? The mask, the letter, the corsage, all were found in the girl's possession. Not to mention she even confessed. Well, that last one's pretty damning. All of this serves to prove her crime. And that's a solid argument. Any objections? I'm gonna wait and see on that one. Because again, fucking with the lighter. You see, you have no response. It's true, I have no objections. Although, there is one point that bothers me. This man seems awfully familiar with the evidence. To remember everything without missing a beat, and that intrigues me. I was gonna bring that up. You know, it's like, did he review it recently? How does he know all this? And this could be a useful clue. Kay is not the culprit then, I guess the other one. Kay is not the culprit. My, that's a rather bold claim, you know. Anyone can shout objection from the top of their lungs, you see. Mr. Former Prodigy Prosecutor. That's true, I was. Wow, just punishment there. It's no use, I don't have enough information. My chance will come sooner or later. And when it does, I mustn't let it slip by. Yeah, more to ask. Make it short. What was the... Who made the decision? Let's go with that one. Who was the one who made the decision to arrest her? Well, I can't say I remember. Growing old is a terrible thing, you see. My memory's not what it used to be, you know. Perhaps I should use that clue. I wish they'd stop doing that. Don't play dumb with me. Didn't you remember all of the evidence in full detail just now? And stop pretending to be a forgetful old man when things aren't going your way. Bishop to Rook! Now then, who was the one who made the decision on who to arrest her? I see. You're a sharp one, aren't you? You know, I wish my son could learn from you. He's kind of an idiot. But he knows that. Because he's a real idiot. See? Sob, sob, sob. I'm not interested in your son. Who made the decision for the arrest? You're a bad man, you know. Don't you already know? The one who ordered her arrest. If it says was you, I'm gonna flip. Obviously, it was... Fuck me running. I'm gonna pause this. Alright, because I'm running out of time here. He's not fucking with the lighter, so wait and see wouldn't help. I feel like it was him. I strongly suspect it was him, because she follows him. So that's what I'm gonna do. The person right in front of me. I'm certain of it. Yes. Ouch. You make it sound like I committed some kind of injustice. I guess I'll have to clear that up. My honor's at stake here, you see. Even though you're in prison and I could just walk away, leaving you here. Very well, I'll continue to play along with you until you are satisfied. What is most crucial here? How much this man knows about the case. If I can get him to reveal that... Nice. It's do or die. If I can overcome this, I'll reach the truth. Okay, you seem to know quite... You seem to know quite a bit. You seem pretty familiar with the case. I'm a wise man, you know. I'm familiar with most things, you see. I don't think it was very wise of you to arrest Kay in this case. That lighter's dangerous. I'm a very busy man. I can end this conversation anytime I want, you know. Don't you forget about that. This would have already been over if you had simply answered my questions. If you give me a proper answer, I won't take any more of your time. I'll ask you once again, why are you so familiar with this case? I read the case file, you see. Honestly, it was quite a drag, you know. But it's my job, so what could I do? Quite a drag? There's an illegal auction happening in your own base of operations. Because of my position, you see, I can't just skip out on it. Sob, sob, sob. Well, I had some time to kill, so I read the whole thing, you see. You just said you were busy. That's strange. Didn't you just say you were very busy? Aren't your faults slowly coming to light now? If you truly wish to protect your position, I would advise you to rescind that arrest order. You really are desperate, you know. That never say die attitude, it touches my heart. But you know, it's unfortunate that all your hard work was for naught. Because we discovered her unconscious body near the crime scene, you see.
You found her unconscious?
What was the weather like at that time?
This is the first I've heard of Kay's condition when she was found. She was unconscious in the storeroom.
That's right. The source of that information is classified, though.
This man knows things even I don't know. Does he know the whole story behind this case? This could be a useful clue. The suspect, regarding Kay, how much do you know about her?
She's the suspect in this case, that's all I know, you see. Scouts on her.
Perhaps I should use that clue. Something you've said feels out of place. You know about things the crime scene investigation never revealed. Why is that? Just how much of the truth do you know? Rook to king.
Ah, you're making that forceful face again. You know, it kind of makes me want to do the same. Like this.
I don't care if you copy me.
You really are a persistent one, you know. But I can admire that, you see.
I will take that as a compliment.
Can't you give it a rest already? At my age, my body's not as strong as it once was, you know.
Jesus, you are more jacked than you already are?
Look at you! There's no one else who could be the culprit besides her. She was even given that much evidence to show that she committed the crime.
What?! She was given evidence? She was given evidence, you say? That's an odd choice of words. It almost sounds as if she did not possess them under her own will.
Yeah, that was a massive slip of the tongue, Blaze. I see. You really do have a fine eye for the details, as expected of a former prodigy prosecutor. You've already found your answer, haven't you? I'm listening. Go ahead and say it. There's no need to hold back.
I have finally wrenched open the heavy door to the truth. Now all that remains is to strike the final blow. Kay is not the culprit.
My, that's a rather bold claim. Anyone can shout objections at the top of their lungs, you see, Mr. Former Prodigy Prosecutor.
I shall break through this with that clue. King to king. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Kay was framed. The true culprit is pinning the blame on her. That is my answer.
Huh. That's why he has the goggles.
I knew I should have clicked that later was dangerous.
Yes, you're a clever one. It almost makes me feel bad that your prosecutor's badge was taken away, you know.
I gave it away. I turned it in.
Yes, it's as you say.
Checkmate. Wait, what? Then, what the fuck? What? So clearly it's you, then. You arrested Kay even when you knew of the existence of the true culprit? Well, more on that when we come back, because I had to finish up that logic chest. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shooting our share, see you around, ass clowns.